these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Backcourt pairing, it'll be Irving and Russell. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the center. Now here's LeBron, 6 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Kept alive. Reeves outside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Irving looking over the floor. And the 3 off target. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Russell with the rebound. Inside. Dallas moving the ball around. Launches a 3. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Davis against Ayton. Irving up top. Shoots over Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Finished off the break.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Now, here is Irving. Right side, Russell. In the corner, it's Flag. Washington kicks to Russell. Over Reed. And it's Russell missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And on the way from Irving for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Here's Doncic on target from 13 feet.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Irving kicks to Russell. To the paint. Here's Flag, covered by LeBron. Flag, it's rebounded by Doncic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's James. 17 points in his last outing. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Traps in the tray. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
On the wing, Williams. Out to Thompson. Outside, Martin. The shot from the low post is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Williams against Doncic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Doncic has got 8 points.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pulls up on the wing. Cleveland. It's rebounded by Dallas. 23 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Doncic. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Unfortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up.
Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
And that one drops for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Irving. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Over in the corner, Washington. The kick out to Irving. Pass the flag. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Washington, that's good.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for James. Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Here's Irving outside for Davis. Marshall passes to Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Reeves against Irving. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Smart on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. No good. That would have tied it. Lakers leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Irving against Reeves. The tray buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 5.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
The shot's good. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And then for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Davis. Flag comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. In the corner, it's James. James jackhammers it down.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Flag. Irving against Reeves. Now Flag back to Lively. To end the run. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. LeBron powering in, and he can't jam it through.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And he gets the basket.
That's
Officials
good.
blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be P.J. Washington shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Here's Reeves, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter. Smart dishes to James. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Reeves finds LaRavia. Off target from the wing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The putback. Rebounded by Smart. Lakers leading by 8. Reeves with it. Now defended by Flag. Here's the 3. Keeps it alive. And Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
To the middle and stolen by LeBron. Reeves outside. To the inside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Count it, good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Ayton a screen on Irving. Bounce pass from Reeves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
He hits the second from the line. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Irving. Off on the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Lakers. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Lakers. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Mavericks. Backcourt pairing, it'll be Irving and Russell. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Here's Russell, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a 9-point lead. To the left side wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Out to Russell. Pass to Flag. Clock at 6. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. And that one is good. Doncic has got 16 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Doncic against Irving. 13 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, how about Washington and his production, but playing with a lot of heart, too. Working hard for every hoop.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things changed. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you, Kevin.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Davis. That misses off the backboard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Davis sets a screen. Irving for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Thompson from long range.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Doncic, and it's in there. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points has been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Aji Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for D'Angelo Russell. Lakers leading by 13. Vincent finds Kleber. Here's Reeves. Kleber with a screen on Irving. Unloads from 13. Pass to LaRavia. Now Vincent from outside the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kleber's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Basket good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for L.A. And of every... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Jackson Hayes. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in at the 4. That's the Laker 5.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Inside, lets it fly, and that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Reeves in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 17. Outside, Russell goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Russell against Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Mavericks shooting here about 46% for the game. And finished off by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
On the wing, Reeves. Looking to get it going. 5 on the clock. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Russell driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Here's Reeves. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always a defensive player of the year caliber candidate.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Dalton Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Reeves in the corner. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Derek Lively. Flag comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. Out to Russell. Here's Flag. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 14. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Reeves left side. Out to the right wing. Hachimura finds Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and the Lakers making a change here. Connect's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Beyond the arc. No good.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Now Hachimura. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Flag. Left side Irving. Jacks up a 3. Drained from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Aiden, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's Flag. Takes the 3. Davis got a hand in to tip it in.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Now Doncic. Fires the 3. Washington rips down the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about D'Angelo Russell. So, Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. Losing someone in the middle of the season is never easy. They'll definitely have to rethink some things moving forward. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 11. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Thompson, no problem with the wide open J. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Reeves. Now Doncic. 8 in a screen on Christie. Shot clock at 6. The putback, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. Into the lane. And that one misses. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark.
Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals tours. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Davis out there with P.J. Washington. And it's flagged in at the 3. The shot by Reeves, no good. Irving against Doncic. Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Washington, a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and the jam by James.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Count it.
Well, listen, I like... the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Hachimura. James can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The 3 from Russell. Can't get it to drop.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Last game with 30. Ayton, no good. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got his second basket.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive. Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Reeves kicks it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Reeves with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Now Irving gets a very good look and converts. Irving's got 6.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Here's Reeves. Sweet little floater.
And you know, Reeves has put a ton of work into that floater, and now he relies on it.
Doncic against Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. And the shot's good by Irving.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Doncic against Irving. The three, James knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
This James on the wing, guarded by Marshall, and that one drops.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
And they doubled up Irving. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got 12 points.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Count it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Irving looking around. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, so much respect to Lively. Plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
Out to James. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for James. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson is 6'7" and still adept at handling the rock. How about that dribble drive? Wow.
Williams against Doncic. To the wing, right side. And here's the fast break. First trip to the line for him here. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
I think when we look back on the career of Klay Thompson, he is going to be considered one of the greatest shooters in the history of this league. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him. This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
Hayes is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Reeves. LaRavia outside. Inside. Kleba. Well-timed pass. And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
On the wing, Davis. Back to Marshall. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Marshall. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Exum. And Irving is subbed in for Nembhard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
What a match. Wonderful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Washington, a screen on Doncic. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Oh, got that one up quick. Hachimura's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Washington. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Russell. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, BA. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Dallas also making some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Russell. Irving for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 7-point differential. James passes to Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
Timeout.
Irving's got 20.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Laravia's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Back to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Out to Hachimura. There's the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Doncic with it. Russell covering. Doncic against Irving. Doncic passes to Laravia. Offline with a 3. Dallas leading by 5. Lively with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left in the half. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. There's a minute 26 left in the first half.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher. Derek Lively.
Pass to Laravia. To the paint. Here's Ayton. The putback. Out to James from outside the arc. Nice D from Thompson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Irving finds Washington. Doncic against Irving. 5 to shoot. Thompson, a screen on Hachimura. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura, the pass to Aiden. It's stolen by Washington. And here comes the break. Irving for 3. That shot is off. Hachimura outside. Aiden, a screen on Russell. Hachimura from long range. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded...
All right, let's switch it over. And that's a wrap on half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Flag is out there with Washington, and it's Davis in at the center position. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Ayton passes to James. Out to Hachimura. Back to James. LeBron fires one down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Pass to Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's James on the wing. He's got 11. Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's James on the wing. 5 on the clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Outside Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis. Here's Irving. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Lakers trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Over flag. James can't get that one to fall.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
To the middle. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Irving against Doncic. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Hachimura, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy has got good mobility for a big. Defenders cannot take their eyes off Rui Hachimura on the drive.
And he sinks the second. So Jason Kidd's decided to call a timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Russell's got the ball here for Dallas. On the wing, Davis. The three from Washington. Davis. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Ayton, the screen on Irving. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Marshall passes to Irving. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
James finds Doncic. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Here's Irving. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That free throw good from Irving.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
On the wing, Irving. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. Lakers trail by 20. Smart right side. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Smart. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hardy. And a nice finish on the layup. Hardy's got his first basket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Launches it. The putback. Second chance effort. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Dallas on top, running away with this one. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Outside Reeves. Stolen by Russell. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
6 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Smart. Irving. Blocked again! Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. Smart outside. To the inside. LaRavia right side. Let's go with a 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Dallas leading by 23. Here's Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Irving's got 31 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Smart for 3. LaRavia.